age from 18 to 21 to purchase a semi-automatic rifle, okay? Which is, semi-automatic rifles is like everything. You're talking about 22s, you know, you're talking about a lot of guns out there. First of all, I thought you had to be 18. They're concerned about school shootings. I'm pretty sure that you already have to be 18 years old to buy a rifle, period, okay? They've already passed that law. You've had, it's true, you've had 16-year-olds, you've had 15-year-olds, you've had people who've already illegally taken a rifle, went into school, and shot up some kids, unfortunately. That's the truth. But we already have that law. Making criminals from all the kids who choose to go hunting with their semi-automatic rifles, whatever caliber it may be, from 18 to 21. This is why there are several sheriff unions, sheriffs, all of you look into the different sheriff programs, all of them are against this, and one of the reasons is because they're going to have to, if they pull over a kid who's 18, 19, 20 years old, right, and he has a semi-automatic rifle because it's part of their family's culture, when they go and hunt, they're going to have to arrest him. They're going to have to take him to jail and make a criminal out of this kid. And it's not okay. We have, what, maybe 5 murders per year in Washington State from semi-automatic rifles. 5. That's 5 too many, but it's one of the safest guns that you can own. And that's the gun that they're going after. You have to understand, this isn't about safety. This isn't about taking care of the American people because we're too stupid, right? This isn't about teaching us or keeping us safe. They're going after the rifle because with the rifle, we have the largest sleeping military in the world. Do you understand what that means? Yeah. We have American citizens, law-abiding citizens. If you keep poking them and you keep pushing them and you keep taking away their rights, that military is going to wake up. This is exactly why no military has ever even dreamed of setting foot on our country. Even if our military falls, all military falls, no country, even China with the largest military, they can't even beat us because we have hundreds of millions of citizens who will awake and protect this country, protect our households. You guys hear what I'm saying? This is exactly why they're going after the rifle, because it makes us strong, independent Americans. That's why they're going to continue. They're going to incrementally take away our rights, one right at a time. They can't just do a sweeping gun bill, even though this one's pretty bad. But if they pass this, is it gonna stop here? No. Hell no. They're going to go for something else, and then they're going to go for something else. It's unbelievable. The next thing about this bill. Okay, you want to talk about an attack on the poor, okay? They're going to make this more expensive to buy guns, to get your permits, to maintain your permits. They're going to make it more expensive. The government's saying we need more money from you in order to exercise your Second Amendment. That is not the answer. We need as many law-abiding citizens, whether you're poor or you're rich, to be owning guns. And the fact that they want to consistently raise the cost, not just for this, but for everything. Find a reason. Go get your classes. Go get your permits. You got to go and you have to backtrack all your weapons. They're going to make it harder for people who aren't, you know, in the high class, people who don't make a lot of money. It's already expensive enough to buy a gun, let alone to go through the whole process and the permits. Okay? And so there's several things about this bill. I could talk about it forever. Okay? I really want to save it for tomorrow and when we come back in Clark College. And I really hope that all of you guys really come back here, because right now what I'm doing is I'm preaching to the choir, right? So you guys already know all this stuff, but I want you guys to come back tomorrow with that passion, with that desire, to talk to as many students as you possibly can, okay, to help them understand where you come from. And I think the most important thing that we need the students to understand, okay, is how safe the rifle is. And I want them to ask the question, why are they going after the rifle so much? Why does our government hate the rifle when it's the safest gun? You're more likely to get punched to death than to die from a rifle. You know how many 5 murders a year, right, from that rifle in Washington State? Do you know how many people are going to die today who have been legally prescribed too many painkillers in this culture by pharmaceutical companies. Where's the outrage in that? We're talking about hundreds of kids today who are going to die.
Abortion.
Look at abortion. How many babies are going to be murdered today? How many? We have 5 murders per year at most in Washington State. So we need to ask that question, and we need to understand it's not a conspiracy. The government hates that rifle because, like I said, it's the sleeping giant. It's the sleeping beast that will awake if they keep poking and pushing. Okay? Steve, where you at? Steve, come on, get up here. Steve's going to say a couple things.